Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wijan here, Lumphunters time again. This is the first video we bring you from the Western Cape. It's just before 6 in the morning, still dark outside. We had buckets of rain. I'm sitting in the car with the heater on to heat up. My tent is wet, our chairs are wet, the gazebo got blown over during the night. I'm doing a session with a new mate of mine, Dylan, which I met on through the fishing networks. I nearly said social networks, but that's not true. This is our second morning. We've had a couple of good fish yesterday. Unfortunately, we only managed to land fish up to 9.2. We got 2 in the 8 kilogram region, and then a lot of fish between 3 and 7 kilos. So for the day yesterday we landed 15 fish, which wasn't bad. I was hesitant to start making a video because I wasn't sure if we were going to catch proper fish and if I'm going to waste my time and blah blah blah. But now I've decided to start up this video for you guys on day number 2, and we'll see what the day brings. We'll get our lines back in once he wakes up, because he needs to road my lines for me. Otherwise I'm just going to cast out to a few spots. We have been feeding, so the feeding has been paid off, except like I said, it's been small fish. But let's see how the day goes, eh? Cheers. Okay, so I'm back in the car. It seems to be the only spot where I'll be able to make videos, because now it's raining outside. The weather is just turning for the worse. It's windy, so I'm sure I'm struggling to hear myself when I'm doing recordings on this camera in the car. So outside you won't be able to hear anything. I managed to get my lines back in. I still have a line in that we dropped yesterday, a single boilie that I dropped in. It's like a little run through between the 2 dams. This is an old dam wall that was broken open, and then there's a little area where the water runs through between the 2 dams. Picked up a 7 kilo or an 8 kilo there yesterday. Put the boilie back, that bait's still lying there. So I put out pineapple boilies with a bit of pellets in a PVA. I casted it to a tree stump that's sticking out to the right of our swim. And on the other rod I've got a plastic maze, similar rig that Colin fished when he landed that 15 or 16 kilo at Donaldson a couple of months ago. So let's hope for the best. When it clears up, I'm going to try and get you guys some action. I want to talk a bit to Dylan, and then we'll talk a bit more cuck. But otherwise, I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do. And as soon as we get any action, I'll get it onto film. Cheers.
Oh shit, it's recording.
So I left you guys this morning in the car where the weather was crap, and it's almost 12 hours later. It's about 6 PM now. The sun is about to set. The weather has cleared up. The wind is still blowing. We've rebaited our lines. Oh crap. We had a couple of fish today. Biggest one, only about 5 kilos, came out on the rod on the right there. Picked me up right on the gap there on the right hand side of your screen. Boilie that we took in yesterday afternoon, so it was in for about well, close to 24 hours. But unfortunately it was only a small one. We managed about 5 or 7 fish for the day, sorry, and nothing major. I've got Dylan with me. We are having a, well, we're not really having a sundowner because we're not drinking anything, but we're relaxing next to the fire. The man is all wet and screwed up by the wind and the rain. So Dylan, if you can tell us what baits you've been dropping and why, and your thinking behind that.
I was fishing particles in the beginning and getting a lot of fish on them, but they weren't the big fish that we were hoping for. So I changed over to boilies and I managed to get my 9.1 kg yesterday. About half an hour, 20 minutes ago, I reset all our lines now and I've taken out boilies only. I've got a fishing with a double boilie, a single boilie with a fake maze, and a triple 14mm boilie with a fake maze on the end. Hoping for something bigger. I've left the hook link, the distance from the bait to the hook, a bit longer, because I don't want the smaller fish to try and inhale that bait and still get hooked. I want the bigger fish to come and have a chance, who can inhale that bait a lot deeper and get hooked after that. That's my approach to maybe trying to get a bigger fish and trying to leave the small ones in the dam and not hook those, because they've just been a nuisance all day. We've got quite a good amount of fish, so just waiting for that nice big one to be on the bank, eh? The welcoming committee on the unhooking mat.
Yeah, the welcoming committee is ready. I gotta say, we've been fishing big baits, we've been fishing small baits, everything from single maize kernels to tiger nut clusters. I even put in a nice big piece of potato on, I don't know, on a hair rig obviously, sorry. But it's a nice big bait, probably about 30 mils. The small fish picks up anything. So what we've done to change, hopefully, our luck and get onto the bigger fish, we've moved off the feeding spot basically completely. We haven't fed since yesterday morning. We are now mouse trapping on the outside edges of where we fed yesterday and the day before. So hopefully we're going to get some action tonight. We are using a still digital camera, so this is not a recording camera, so we might not get quality footage during the evening. If we get proper fish, we will sack it and show you guys in the morning. It's about 15 hours since we last spoke. We had a very nice evening, although we did not catch a lot of fish. Dylan did manage to get a couple of them. We're going to show you the two largest ones we kept from the evening's fishing. Unfortunately, the session didn't turn out exactly as we planned. We were looking for bigger fish, but we managed to land 28 fish out of 33 runs, which is not too bad. We got snagged up by a couple, so we'll definitely be back here, and hopefully next time we'll be able to show you guys some bigger fish. We've got everything packed up. I still have 2 lines in the water, so don't be surprised if at the end of the video there'll be another 15 seconds of maybe a monster, maybe not. We're just going to show you the fish that Dylan caught, and then we'll end the video with that. Show them the big one, the bigger one. This one was in the sack for a couple of hours, so it's full of energy. That's a decent fish, eh? What was the weight?
6.7.
Nice. You want to get it back, or we're going to take pictures first? Now let's take some pictures first. And then the other one, there we go. This one came out this morning. Almost all of these fish came out on the boilies. The smaller ones picked up the maize, but the boilies produced the bigger fish. There you go, give it a little kiss. Cool. Thanks, dude.